Hey everyone! The vocabulary strategy that I'm going to share with you today is one that I've used with my own students for just a fun, different way for them to remember their vocabulary words. This is called Roll a Word, and it's just a simple template that we use where here we have all of their vocabulary words filled in, and then up here it tells us what we're going to do after we roll the die. So if the student rolls a 1, they're going to give a definition of that vocabulary word. A 2, they're going to give a synonym and an antonym for that word. 3, they're going to write a sentence that includes the vocabulary word. 4, they'll draw a picture. 5, they'll make a connection to something in their life. And then 6, they get to choose whichever one they want. So explore is our first word. Then we have remove, prefer, suddenly, nibble, and suggest are the vocabulary words that we've been working on this week. So here they'll take their die and they'll roll it. And I got a 2, so they will, for this one I have to give a synonym and an antonym. So a synonym for the word explore could be the word investigate. So we write that here. And an antonym could be ignore. So what we did is we wrote the number that we rolled on the die was a 2. And then we wrote our synonym of investigate and our antonym of ignore. So now we will do the same for the next one, which is the word remove. This one, we got a 1. So we're going to give a definition of this one. So the definition of the word remove is to take away, which we just did the same thing. We filled in the number that we rolled, and we wrote our definition here. So they can do this for all of them. This is an activity that can be done in small group settings, usually, or individually as well. The students could each have a die at their desk, and they could complete this in their own time frame. Otherwise, if you wanted to do a group activity, this could be done with a small group of students, and each of them could take turns rolling the die and choose or picking the activity that they're going to do. And the nice thing about this is the template is blank, so it can be used for any vocabulary words, any grade level, anything. If you wanted to do this with kindergarten students, you could do letters if they're still learning letters. And here they could draw a picture of something that starts with that letter, or they could write a word that starts with that letter, and you could give them clues up on the board or things like that if they needed help with figuring out words and stuff like that. That would go along with their letter. But the nice thing is it can be used at any grade level with any vocabulary words. If you wanted to do this in a science class also, if there were vocabulary words that the students needed to remember, this might be a fun activity for them to do instead of just having to memorize the different vocabulary words too. So thanks for watching.